Well, legal talk can get confusing fast, so we've got some help.
Yes, Dina is with Rio and Caraway with some more of these recent headlines. Hi, you three.
Yes, good morning to all of you. So we've got Dan and Chuck here from Rio and Caraway, and we have three big topics to get to. The first of which, I'm wearing one every day. We're going to talk about the Apple Watches. There was a class action lawsuit, actually, Dan, and this is impacting a lot of users, and potentially there could be some money involved with this lawsuit.
Absolutely. So, to the details, they're basically claiming that there is a defect in the Apple Watch that was known by Apple at the time it was released, where the battery, when it starts to heat up, will basically enlarge and it will push against the screen, causing the screen to crack, and these razor sharp edges can cut someone.
Oh, geez, that's not good.
So allegation is that they were aware of it, that this is highly, highly dangerous. It became a class action lawsuit, and that's the interesting part here, because a class action lawsuit is special. You basically certify with the court that there are a large number of people that all have this common potential harm.
Right.
And so in this case, because of the large sales of Apple Watch, especially the couple generations that are affected, they're saying that there's a large group of these people that need to be represented and will be represented more efficiently in the court, all in one giant lawsuit.
Okay, so do you have to opt in, opt out? Is there a certain thing people need to do to get this?
Yeah, once the class is certified by the court where it agrees and basically says, yes, we can see the parameters of this, it makes sense to do this all as one large lawsuit, then people have a certain period of time to go ahead and opt in and file their claim within the lawsuit. They'll be validated. Once they are, then they're officially a member.
Okay, good to know. Okay, we've seen this, unfortunately, in the news lately. I think social media makes certain viral challenges go even more viral than they ever could be. So, Chuck, the one chip challenge, we know at least one teen lost their life. What do we know about what this company is on the hook for with this?
So this one chip challenge, it's you take the chip, you eat it, and I think it's somewhere between 2 and 2.5 million Scoville units, which is really hot.
Yeah.
And so we talked about this before on one of these segments, was that teens are really susceptible to social media and these challenges. And what happened, unfortunately, here is you had a young kid who took this chip, he chewed it up, he swallowed it, and later he passed away. They don't know if he passed away directly as a result of this, but it's suspected. So Pocky as a company would be strictly liable for any injuries that happen as a result of eating this. The only way they can offset that is with a warning, by warning people of the dangers of this. That being said, if this chip is now something that can be potentially lethal, they've done the right thing now that they're notified, and they've decided on their own to pull the chips from the shelves, at least until they can figure out what's happened in this case. It's not a recall. They've pulled it on their own.
Okay, so we're not going to see this on the store shelves for now.
For now.
Okay, okay. All right, and finally, our last topic, it's kind of one of those just, you hear this and you think Final Destination. A Peloton bike fell on a user and killed him instantly, and now the family is obviously filing a lawsuit against Peloton. So talk to me about what happened here.
Yeah, it's interesting. The accident itself is a little bit of a freak occurrence. Basically, Peloton has what it's well known for, all of the bike exercises, but it also has off-bike exercises. And so what's claimed here is essentially in doing these on and off-bike exercises, people commonly use their Peloton to balance or to get up or something of that nature, and that in doing that, Peloton, the bike itself, is not stable enough. So what happened was the individual was getting up and down, using the Peloton bike as a balance point. The Peloton bike fell and in a fluke cut his carotid artery, and that's it was done. There was nothing at that point you could do. So the claim is that there should obviously be a lot more warnings about this, so that it shouldn't be used for this. It's not intended to be used for this. Or the alternative is to have a wider, more stable base where it could be used for us, because it's kind of a natural function in what they're expecting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, we know Peloton was such a huge part of the workout scene during the pandemic, but they've taken a few hits in the last few years, so this certainly won't help. Yeah. All right. Dan and Chuck with Rio and Caraway, thank you so much to both of you for coming in and giving us a little legal expertise on this Wednesday. Back over to you guys.